How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Cazando Con Ramiro. This is my first ever hunting YouTube video that I'm dropping on this channel. We dive into the action right away with a deer hunt that turned into a predator hunt, and it led to one of the most fulfilling and dreamt about experiences that I've been wanting ever since I got into hunting. So without any further ado and without any interruptions, let's get right into the action.
What's going on, guys? So just to wrap up the morning, didn't spook anything getting in here early and getting all my camera gear set up, which is good. Didn't fall out of the tree, got all my camera gear up fine, got my bow hanger up fine. It was a pretty good sit this morning. Didn't see too much action. I did see that coyote like around 7:30, I believe, or not even 7:30, I think more towards like 7, like when first light and then a little after first light started to show. So I just had the itch and I wanted to, really take out a coyote because I know they're a problem around here. So wind was pretty good all day this morning. It's just a little swirly. It comes from a northwest primarily, but then it'll come back south for some reason. I think as the sun's starting to warm everything up, it's gonna push back down to the river. But we still have a cold front coming through. I'm gonna get down and gotta do some other stuff this afternoon. So get down, get out of here as quiet and as patiently as I can, and then get back in the stand hopefully tomorrow, because that's supposed to be the colder of this front, so I want to be in for sure. But hey, I recorded my first coyote shot at least. I'm not too sure if I smoked him or not, honestly. I was reviewing the footage and at first I thought I heard it punch through the cavity and then, pass right through and hit the ground, but as I'm looking and I just can't see my arrow and I can't see any blood, so pretty nervous. 30-yard shot. I hope I missed him completely, but if I got him, then I hope he's down somewhere and put him out of his misery. So it was a good day. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I did see some does just over there, which is that northwest side. There's one really big doe, and then maybe her yearling or one of her babies, but the other one was pretty big. It wasn't a yearling at all, but it was a big doe, and I got a couple seconds of film on him, which was good. That was another goal of mine this season, was to film some deer from the tree stand. So did that, got my jitters out of the way. My bow, I think, shoots good, but we'll find out. So I'm gonna get out of this tree and get out of here. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? It is a beautiful morning. It's a cold front that we got coming through. I think the temperatures are about like 39, 40 degrees, so north wind, northwest wind. Definitely a day I needed to be in a tree. It just sucks that I got here, got to the tree, and as I'm making my way up, I spooked some deer. They didn't blow, but they took off south, and I'm not too sure where they went. I think I might have spooked something to the west of me. I heard something jump around over there, but I know it didn't smell me over there. Typical movement like I expected. I got a little footage, I think, of a buck. The buck that I'm trying to hunt in this spot. He's just right over here in the private property where I can't hunt, and there's some type of canal, or I don't even know, just maybe even a hill that these deer are moving through and traveling back and forth from, it seems like, bedding to water, maybe even to some food. I'm sure, like you heard, it's been shots going off all morning. It's the start of duck season. Wanted to definitely be in here just to see if anything spooks around and I can catch a glimpse of something, so maybe even be lucky. I am getting to the point where I don't need a buck anymore. I know where the bucks are, but if something gives me an opportunity pretty close and it's big and mature, I think I'm gonna take it. That's all the update for now. Winds are supposed to pick up later in the morning, early afternoon, so but I can't. I only can hunt the morning today, so stick it out for a couple more hours, maybe. I probably won't even call anymore. I want to really leave this spot alone so that way I can come back and really rattle and do some calling sequences, but it's public land. Someone else may do the same thing when I leave. So I'm just gonna chill, relax, and wait to see something. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright everybody, it's 9:53. I'm gonna get out of this tree. It just seems really dead for this front that we have coming through, so it's coming, but I think these deer are bedded now, so I'm gonna get out of here and try again the next day. Dang it, I was really close, man. I went did my rattle sequence and didn't see anything and hear anything, so I sat down. And of course, it's always when I sit down I just get surprised by the deer that come through. There was that doe came through. She got as close as like 8 yards, less than 10. That little button buck was right behind her, and then they had another one that was following them. 3 deer on the west side, and then as I look east, there's 2 more deer, and those were bigger does that were definitely on my radar as soon as I saw them. But they knew something was up. I think they could probably see me from all the way over there. I'm not in the best tree. I'm in a tree, but as far as like keeping me concealed and covered and then all my stuff, it sometimes doesn't work. But yeah, I saw some deer. I think I saw that buck earlier, and then I had another deer early in the morning as I'm getting up in the tree, spook off. But hey, I was in them. I was close, and I had my bow in my hands, and I thought it was gonna happen, but this wind was a little swirly this morning. It wasn't a direct northwest wind. It would come and then freeze, and then just slowly drift to the river and then push back again. So they probably saw me. They saw me for sure. Probably smelled me a bit, and then that deer just blows. So I was close, but it's coming. It's feeling a lot more deery as the month continues. I have this last week until my split starts, or the first split starts, and then I can't hunt for a week or so while the rifle hunters are out here. So just need some weather. This weather is key, and getting out with cold fronts and cold snaps like this is, I think, key just to seeing some movement. But I'm gonna get out of here. There's a lot of duck hunters still popping off shots, so, and then I dropped my release, which is perfect. So yeah, my day is done. But I'll catch you guys next time. I got here super late. It took me a little bit longer because I was rushing to get everything set up. I got set up with like 2 minutes to spare until legal light. So I sit down and try to relax, and then I hear footsteps again from behind me, downwind of me. I didn't think nothing of it until I looked, and then I saw a body, and then I saw some antlers, and I saw a pretty decent buck. I was definitely gonna shoot him, but he just got downwind of me and he was circling around and he smelled me for the longest time. He started directly south of me went east and then came back up to get a real good whiff of me, and he got as close as 30 yards. But he was behind a tree and then quartering too hard. I was waiting for him. There's a scrape that's just right there. I thought he might hit it and not pay attention to me, but that buck knows the game around here, and almost had it on camera too. But it's a pretty cool morning so far, especially after yesterday when I blew everything out. He had like 3 does with him. I'm not too sure if that means they're gonna be locked down here soon or what, but I just know the last 2 days I've been seeing a lot of movement. Now I see a buck with 3 does, and then when I get to the tree, before I even put my climber on, I turn off my light, and something literally came 10 yards down south of me, or downwind of me. I don't know what kind of animal it was. It was a deer, but I just didn't see if it was a buck or what. Well, there's a trail that comes right by this tree, I think leads to a scrape and a rub that's just southeast of me. Almost. But didn't happen. It was a good buck. I've been so happy he got me all jacked up. But I'm just gonna kick it here for a little while longer and see what else comes through. I did not bring my rattle horns, just to not disturb this area so much. I might grunt, but I'm waiting for the wind to be in my favor, because right now the wind is just circle. Until then, I'm gonna sit here, and I'll catch you guys in just a bit. Side was really short, but his left side was huge, really huge. He was a good deer. The wind is coming from the west, southwest kind of. It dumps right into the river, like what I was hoping for. What does the buck do? He goes to the east of me and then comes up that river. I just saw a body coming out. So I turned everything on and then got the camera pointed over there. And man, I just knew he was gonna smell me. He was just right there, man. That might have been the deer that was in here this morning. I'm so shaken up.
Thank you all for staying tuned this far into the episode. We've been into a lot of action, starting off with that coyote hunt and then getting into a pile of does, a pile of deer, and just simply enough bucks to get me excited. So, ended that day and came out the next afternoon. It was hot, but I was able to see this nice little 6 pointer give us some action towards the end of evening. It was pretty cool, and I got to experience what it was like to actually grunt at a buck and see their reaction in real time. And just in a second, you'll be able to see what that reaction was. As you can see, he wasn't interested and went straight back to feeding. The season has been a lot of fun. I've seen a handful of does, a lot of different bucks. However, most of the prime rut activity is happening late at night due to the fact that it has been abnormally hot this entire season, let alone the month of November. The weather pushed the deer movement to the night hours and brought out a lot of coyotes during the day. We finally got a break in the weather with temperatures dropping below freezing, and unfortunately, I was not able to record my shot on camera, but I got everything else before and after on what will be the recovery of my biggest buck to date, potentially the biggest buck of my life. Hopefully, y'all stay tuned and enjoy the recovery featuring Rocky Mountain Big Game Recovery, Scott and Miss Lucy. Enjoy.
Another morning in the woods. It's foggy. It's wet. It's almost 7 o'clock. And I really took my time this morning, hoping that with the fog, nothing really was going to move for a little bit at least. They'll take their time. With it being all wet, we just had a front coming through right now. And it brought some rain. So everything is dripping with water, making it sound like there's stuff in here. When I got to where I'm coming out of the river onto the bank, it just sounded like something was in here, but it was consistently like footsteps, it wasn't like stop and go. I didn't hear any other sounds, so I'm not too sure if that means there was something here and it spooked, or if it's just sounds of the woods. Regardless, I didn't hear nothing blow. Fog's gonna clear up here in a couple hours. I did fall into the river just a tad bit. It's not terribly high or anything, but I found a hole. I found the one hole in the river, and I sunk down like all the way to like thigh, kind of, on my left leg. So I had my left hand down and got it soaked. So no gloves today, but I have some backups in my bag, so we're good there. Same wind as before in here. It's a west wind, but it's circling, so I'm just gonna hope that I get a chance at something in here. If anything, the wind is supposed to go northwest as the day goes on. Who knows, so stay tuned. Hopefully we get into some action today. We'll see if we have any coyotes come about. I'll smoke a coyote. biggest thing is time. I gotta give him time. I'm gonna take my time getting out of here. Oh, it's just the penetration did not look good. I think I might have only hit one lung. I don't think it penetrated enough to get to liver, but it just depends on how much damage that arrow's doing. I gotta find it too. Oh, guys, he's big. Update with the track job. Total time since I've shot has been 7 hours. It's the longest time I've waited for anything. Got off the phone with the dog tracker. He's on his way over here. Should be in here in about 20-25 minutes. Talking with, you know, other hunters in the area, property owners, and just people that know deer. They all think it's just time. Time to give that deer, and, you know, don't do anything too rash. Telling everybody where I put that arrow. I'm looking at, you know, bow hunting simulator apps and placing the arrow where I think it is. The distance of it, the speed of my, you know, setup, and the everything, the force, inertia. I think I got enough, but what scares me the most is what I saw when the deer just whipped around and turned back, heading back west. Saw on his right side, just there's not too much penetration, but I'm just curious to see if that's really the case, or if it got more penetration than I think. I don't know. I'm just learning as I go, and I understand that this is probably not going to end how I want it to, but just want to update you guys and bring you guys along. I'm going to not really focus too much on updating you guys with what's going on. I'm just going to be focusing of finding this deer, tracking this deer, and then listening to this dog tracker and hoping we turn him up somewhere. We have a east wind, northeast wind. The way we have to start this track job, we're going to be going into the wind to get to my tree stand, and then come with the wind, tracking the deer. So it's, I don't know what we're going to talk about as far as a plan, just to see, you know, what happens. I've never ran a dog tracker before, and just from what I've seen on YouTube, typically they'll take off about 50 or so yards in front, and then I'll be behind just looking at any other sign I can find. But this is just way more serious than finding the blood trail. I just knew it was gonna require a little more effort than that, and a little more patience for sure, way more patience. But stay tuned. I'll try to keep you guys updated as best I can, but my focus is to find this deer and at least get some answers, and, you know, if not, come back tomorrow and try to turn them up. But it's still a sick feeling. Like I'm still sick to my stomach. It's not good. It's not good. So I really don't feel hopeful. I really don't. But I gotta try, and I'm gonna try until, you know, light is out, and then even then I might stay to hear the coyotes and see if they turn them up. So wish me luck. Tree stand, and then shot him right here, and that's as far as I went right here.
So he was standing there. Where did he go?
Straight between those trees. You see that there's a little trail he made through the bush.
Bushy?
Straight there.
Okay.
And then he stopped for 30 minutes. You see past this tree, there's that group of trees in the middle.
Yeah.
He stopped somewhere right there, and he just stood there, and I don't know if he went back west or south, but where Lucy's at is that trail right there.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know where the arrow's at, or no blood. So what do you need me to do?
Just stay behind me.
Back there too.
Back where? Right back there?
Just right back there, yep.
right, he's a nice buck.
Shut the up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Let's let him
Oh
finish
my
the line.
god. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh my god.
Good. Yeah.
Good girl, thank you. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. God.
Are you excited, dude?
I'm excited. Thank you so much. And this one, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's been dead for a while.
Well, you didn't go very far after you.
Like you just gotta leave him. Yeah, I left right away. I knew it was a bad shot, but oh, he's been dead a long time. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you, man. Thank you. Whew, that was the longest 8 hours of my life.
Like this.
Oh my god.
You rattled him in.
Rattled him in, and oh wow.
He's nice. We're gonna get some pictures here.
Yeah. I don't know if you can come see that shot. I just want you to come see the shot, just so.
Oh shit, your arrow's still in it.
It's still in him. Oh my god.
I'd shoot that here. After you told me that he was, you seen him 30 minutes later and he was standing there, I was like, that ain't good.
Sorry,
quite
buddy.
Honestly, I think you would have probably found him.
You just never know. I
And
didn't.
she turned that corner there and I looked over here and I thought, are you kidding me? He's laying right there.
Oh man, yeah. I've seen it before, and I'm like, you know, that was a tough shot, 5 yards,
We were
and
all talking in our group because I put a message out to everybody. Aren't you guys taking that track?
they
all
said
said,
no.
It don't sound like it's dead. And I was like, you don't know until you go.
I
And what
pre-
else are you going to do today?
Nothing, man.
Saturday,
I
right?
appreciate you, God.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to Cazando Con Ramiro. This is my first ever hunting vlog, so I appreciate y'all staying tuned to the very end. This buck means so much more to me than just a trophy, than meat in the freezer. This buck is dedicated to my dad, Catarino Scott Martinez. Thank y'all for watching.